How to beat low self-esteem and depression. Welcome to Witness the Drama. Here we help XJWs stop lingering and living in the past and start fearlessly focusing on the future, now. Before we begin, a quick 2-slide commercial break. Hey, would you like a free 7-day trial to the surprisingly simple software we create these videos with? Done. Just watch the entire video to see the special link in the description and pinned comment below this video. Now, as Jehovah's Witnesses, we were trained to view the world in a certain way. Our self-improvement and self-esteem were connected and measured only by our level of obedience to others. Now, on the outside, it's important that we get a more realistic approach to our new reality. Out here in the real world, people don't generally blame the devil for our problems. We find it's better to face them head-on without excuses. However, there are some real issues that we may have carried over from our time in the organization. Really, for so long we were told that we were sinful and that we should be ashamed of who we naturally are. And now, out here, we know that many of our former friends and family consider us mentally diseased. It's no wonder so many of us suffer from mental health issues. Many experts have the belief that low self-esteem is directly connected to depression. This is due to the various assessments that are completed in mental health establishments. It's often poor self-esteem that leads a person to withdraw from various types of social situations. It can also allow them to self-destruct various types of relationships. They may not believe that someone so great would actually care about them, so they end the relationship. Or they may continue to push that person away until they decide to leave them. That scenario tends to just reinforce their belief that they aren't good enough for anyone and that we need to come back to the organization. There is a substantial amount of information out there to indicate that the reason so many adolescents in our society suffer from depression is due to their low self-esteem. This is why so many health classes in junior high and high school cover self-esteem. They also do various types of activities in order to help students get a better image of themselves. Young people tend to classify themselves by how others see them or how they perceive that others see them. If you were a Jehovah's Witness child in school, you most likely weren't allowed to participate in extracurricular activities, so you may have missed out on crucial information in this regard. Many adolescents simply aren't ready for the transitions that will occur. Even a jump from junior high to high school can affect them. In junior high, they are upperclassmen and have their friends around them. When they enter high school, though, they are the new kid on the block. Many of their old friends are now scattered, and they have to struggle to assess their own identity. If you factor in being no part of the world, you can understand the intense pressure this creates. Adults can also suffer from poor self-esteem and depression. Yet, the fact that most bouts with depression start out in adolescence makes sense. Research on groups of adults with depression have found that when they're feeling negative about themselves is when the depression's at its worst. Due to the correlation between self-esteem issues and depression, many doctors and mental health professionals now require therapy. They don't want to just give the individual some medication to take. The combination of medication and therapy really seems to help them to reduce the effects of depression and to improve their self-esteem. Do your research and get the help you need in order to start truly making the most of your life. Thanks for watching, and please remember to click the bell icon and subscribe for more tips and information on how to thrive and survive in the real world.